All right, hello everyone. Today we're going to start looking at how to use the equation manager in Word. Remember, if you have your report or whatever in Google Documents, you can download it as a Word document and add these equations later. The equations in Word look much better than they do in Google Classroom or Google Docs. So how to do it? You go to Insert over here, and over at the top right you'll have equation. So here you can just add any equation. There are some standards, but if you just click the button itself, you'll get your equation. This will change the toolbar so you can do a lot of things. So let's say we want to add the equation for a mean. That's usually x equals that, so x is our mean, but we want to make it into the actual mean sign with a little roof on the top. So if you mark the X here that we want to change and add this roof, we can go up here and choose accent, and then you can choose different types of accents here of whatever you marked. So this is the one we like. Now then we want to have some the sum of all numbers divided by, or all values divided by the number of values. So we want to make start by making a fraction. And you can make this look however you want. We have some specific ones here. This one you can add yourself, change. Now we want to also add the sum sign to the top, but we can make the bottom one n first to signify the number of values. And so we want to make this to the sum. We choose then the operator here. And here's the sum sign. And then we want to make this all the x values, but we want to have an x with a little lowercase I afterwards. You can mark the x here and press this one, and then this one can give you a lowercase. So I can just press I in there, and there we go. Now we have a beautiful equation. We can copy this and paste it however many times you want. So that's the equation of the mean, and we can also add the equation of the standard deviation, and then we want to add the term sigma for that. So sigma equals, and once again it is a fraction, but actually first we want to make this into a root expression, because this is the root of, and then make that a fraction, and this is going to be n minus 1. At the top we have x minus x. So we have all the difference between your x values. So we want to call those xi, and that minus the mean. And then the whole thing on the top, we want to put a square or a bracket of that. And we also want to square it. So we mark all things and go back into the equation manager and add to the power of. We can get a 2 there. And now we have the standard deviation here. So there we go. That's how we use the equation manager to make these two things, at least. And then you can play around with that to do whatever you want. So hope that was useful for you. Have a nice day. Let's see how to exit the recorder.